place into how many pieces?
Yeah.
You see how easy that was? So was it ever really unified? It wasn't. Because it split that fast over that.
It was unified in everyone's differences. Everyone came together really quick to talk about their fucking different opinions.
Everyone has different opinions.
Right, I know.
You can have a twin brother and you're gonna have different opinions.
Yeah.
That shouldn't split it if you're unified. But it wasn't. Look around right now. Everyone was together just a while ago. Look how much
the
space
energy is
out.
yeah, the energy.
Yeah. So much space. It's causing diversity. It's stupid. And I get both sides of the point. Like, okay, I understand that, but only reason you're talking about that is because you lost sight of the bigger cause, the real cause, which is these people being fucked over. That's like whatever this is right here. There's so many movements happening around. This is like one thing that made national headlines. So this is the nest all of a sudden. How many black people actually live here? Look around you. How many black people are actually here? Look, you tell me. Look around. It's not hard. Take the camera.
Yeah.
Take it around. Tell me how many black people you see in the camera. That's my point. How are you arguing this hard about a black issue when there's no black representation? You're talking about a fucking sign. Shit, the people in this community could have took this shit over a long time ago. You want a garden? Go fucking garden. You want to paint? Go fucking paint. You needed this cause to do this shit, you're bored. You're bored. Quarantine's been happening, you're fucking bored. That's what it is. Everybody's tired, I need to go fucking do something. As soon as bars open back up to 100%, nobody's gonna be here for this cause. They're gonna be arguing about the fact that they're here and they can't go into this place, or that place, or every place that's boarded up around here. Or the fact that they're fucking grounded in pain and they have shit on the ground that they might not agree with, because it doesn't make them comfortable. That's the fucking problem. I don't make people comfortable. Look at me. I'm the face of uncomfortability. I'm a dark-skinned dude with green eyes. You know how fucking nerve-wracking I am the most? Like, what the fuck?
You got a big heart, brother. You can't hide it.
I know, I love people. I'm
do.
talking about off visuals. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That is the Black Lives Matter.
Real talk.
How you look at it. It's not has nothing to do with who I am. That's the issue. That fact. Look at this stupid shit. What are we?
So we need leaders. We need a leader.
We do need leaders, or we need to go to another area because look, listen, just listen. That's divisiveness. That's the problem. That's what caused this a long time ago. And I bet if you wait 10 minutes, you're gonna start having groups form. Because before you already had a group form. When I pulled up, there was a group that formed. How many people want to have the sign? How many people don't want to have the sign? That's your first divisiveness. How many people should graffiti? Who shouldn't graffiti? Should he go behind the fence? Should he not go behind the fence? Shut the fuck up. It's Black Lives Matter. That's why you're here. Signs and painting on walls is not why you're fucking here. None of that shit has to do with why you're here. Now they're gonna try to say something. That voice, I already hear. That's not gonna fix anything.
We have a non-watch sign-up sheet for all those who are willing to sign up here. We buy
What is going on? I'll be back.
So
I'm not going anywhere.
What could you imagine that would bring us together and would move the plot? What is it?
Right now.
Imagine if we
Focusing
had a council.
on why we're actually here.
Right.
That's what would bring us together. Because everything that's going on right now wouldn't matter anymore. That's why.
So we know we're here for Black Lives. Now what's
No, we
next?
don't.
What's
Listen.
next?
Are they talking about Black Lives over there? Or are they talking about a wall being painted on? Were they talking about Black Lives right here? Or were they talking about a green sign that's on the pole? When did Black Lives? I haven't heard Black Lives Matter. When the last time you heard that chant? I've heard chants. I've heard take it down. I've heard don't paint that. I've heard get from the other side of that fence. When have you heard Black Lives Matter? You, cameraman, when have you heard it? When's the last time you heard it? You can talk to them, they gonna love that shit.
Black Lives Matter.
But when have you heard that in the last?
It's been scattered, and I think there's a lot of energy.
Look around.
But it's
Look around.
Yeah.
How much space?
Yeah, a lot
Take
of
the space. Is it growing?
You're right.
Last time, when you go back and look at this video,
Yeah.
watch how much space was there before. Watch how much more space there is now. That's all we're doing right now. and we're breaking it, and it sucks.
So
Because there was actually some leverage here, and now you're gonna prove what the fuck is going on. How you doing, brother? Please remember why we're here, because they losing it out.
unite this.
We need unity energy. Unity energy.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
We need it 100%.
We do.
So many people out here supporting, there are a lot of people like me. I was kind of, on the mic a little bit earlier over there, and I was mentioning I'm not very outspoken about the bias and oppression that I face or that I faced in the past, but seeing so many supporters out here, it really encourages someone like me. Not everyone wants to feel like a victim and put race at the forefront of their life experience. So this all kind of brings that up. It kind of bubbles up. You kind of you're always burying that oppression in yourself, but this definitely allows at least someone like me to express that experience, and I hope what I shared really helps people.
And now I think he's trying to unify us, but it's like there's these different perspectives, and we're trying to create a democracy within this space, and it's kind of that moment.
But I'm still kind of leery about what this is turning into. I'm not sure. I'm unclear of the purpose of the autonomous zone, and I just hope it doesn't take away from what started the movement. That you can't have all lives matter until Black Lives Matter, and you have to start from the bottom up because we're at the bottom of the barrel. So. Yeah, cheers, salud. Thanks for recording that. It's gonna make a difference.
Gave us guns and drugs.
What's your name?
I'm Derek.
Derek, I'm Asher.
Asher, nice to meet you.
Nice to
brother.
meet you.
Yeah.
Cheers, salud.
Just trying to extend the platform.
Capture it, man. Capture it.
This is it.
The separation of blood and cuz, yeah, we take it. Interrogation, like nigga, where you from? Nothing but hatred. The refusal of love, but just be patient. One day we convert this hatred into a hug. I come from where the cops steady riding around the block. They know that they the cops, so no reason for making stops. If you want to pull you over, he gonna put you on that shoulder, and whether you wrong or not, if you move, you getting shot. The government pay these policemen to prey on the darker pigment. Nothing but bad intentions while paying our hoods these visits. They gonna shoot their guns and reclip them. The courts are giving permission. The jury won't fucking listen. The system claim it's permitted. And I finally got the message. Or more so what this fucked up test is, they gonna keep killing my brethren until my brothers become aggressive. Then they gonna run in there with their vest on, treat us like we shoot heroin. And when they realize they dead wrong, they gonna tell that judge they for threat to him. No consequence. Wow. Well, did he carry a gun? Nah, but he was selling cigarettes. I swear this man was a threat. And you telling me this young man wasn't carrying a pistol? Nah, he was really staring at me and he was clenching his fist too. I killed that kid, but don't believe my pistol was misused. There's no intention of convicting none of these pigs move. What if we said fuck it and move how the pigs move? They shoot first and I shoot back and pray that they miss you. But if you survive, you can bet your ass that jury convicts you. Don't even attempt making sense of these minority issues. See, whether he black or brown, they too anxious to lay him down. They gonna spray him with 80 rounds so in courts he can't make a sound. They shooting us in our backs. They striking us on the ground. They coming in where we live, instituting fear in our kids. If they going inside our crib, putting bullet holes in our kids, and they take it for what it is. I said we taking it like a bitch. Am I violent when provoked? Am I hiding? Hell no. Am I riding? Let's go. You see, we tired of this bullshit. They feel my brothers and sisters with full clips, hands up and didn't pull shit. But I can get pulled over, and I can be sitting with a white friend. And when the cops come, he not worried. He said it's gonna be okay. And that shit make me think, what would I give for the perception of white men? It's like their life's value is graded due simply to their light skin. The media claim it's, what it mean, it's either a gun or a pipe, man, when the feds' only goal is to kill or indict him. The way to carry in his black skin. It's like it is a predisposition. Because one wrong move and then they lock me in that system, and I swear to God that these cops are fucking relentless. They put 2 shots in my brother's head as if they thought they could have missed him. But it's that black man cocking his pistol, and it's that black man selling his crystal. But all I tend to see is black men going to prison. And he would love to make an honest living, but he gotta make a meal out of the scraps that he was given. And now his whole family miss him. And that's the life of a scapegoat in a broken system. They love the life we live in. Sometimes we hate the life we live in. We can't travel, so we pivot. But then they lock us in this system, and this system make us live it. No bullshitting. And in no way did I put the blame on y'all. But if you can sit here and claim that this ain't true, then nothing but shame on you. You ever have a fuck cop pull his flame on you and do the exact same thing that he claimed you do? He pulled me over, I'm on the shoulder, my heart is racing, I try to pace it. Well, is he racist? Because if he racist, then I better take it. These pigs are known for bacon with no hesitation. And that's the problem with this fucked up nation. Black people being fucked since we was dying on them fucking slave ships. Or when they fed our babies to the gators. Or when we were killed for knowing how to read. Or when our only purpose was our labor. Or more strange fruit hanging from nigga trees. And I had the audacity to ask me, like, what would I give for the perception of white men? Not a fucking thing, because I love me. And I love y'all. And as long as that stays true, it's cool. But when you see people arguing over a fucking sign, when you see people tripping out here getting angry, just understand they going through some shit. That black man going through some shit. That black woman going through some shit. Don't let that shit divide you. Please don't let that be divisive. Look at him in his eyes and let him know, dear black man, you know you stronger than what they tell you, right? I mean, who in their right mind would exert so much energy to oppress the weak? Murder our leaders for having dreams? Erase our history so we can't perceive the already amazing things that you couldn't believe. Dear black man, you know you smarter than what they tell you, right? Dear black man, in all actuality, you know you come from royalty, right? Dear black man, you know that shit make me a king, right? Dear black man, you know that make my son a prince, right? Dear black man, you know that make my daughter a princess, right? Dear black man and black woman, all I ask is that you know that I fucking love you. Please remember why you here. That's all that I fucking ask. Please remember why y'all here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I love you.
Woo! Yeah. Remember why y'all here. Don't let things divide you. Please don't let things be divisive. That's not the case. There's way more people than what you see here. There's not a lot of black people here, and that shit, it can make you feel like that's something you should look at, and that's the problem right now. That's when cops pull a black person over, they base that upon one group of individuals or one person. And even with what's going on right now, that had nothing to do with who that person was. That's how they treated that man because of how he looked. That had nothing to do with that. But here, when you see people living, understand, that's not how everyone is. I can't base you and then base that shit off of everyone standing here. That's just not right. That's the fucking problem. That's when you look in the mirror. Remember why we here. Black lives matter, right?
Yep. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Because if black lives don't matter, then no lives matter. Exactly. Come on. I love y'all, man.
Love you.
Please, y'all,
love
stay
you.
safe.
Love you.
And remember why you're here. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Love you.
Appreciate that. Back, bro.